Up close here at 4, we're taking a look at what's being done to address the mental health issues of those pilots and others across the country. The National Transportation Safety Board hosted a summit today to talk about barriers that sometimes keep pilots from seeking treatment. Skyler Henry is live this afternoon in Washington with more on what aviation and health experts had to say today. Skyler.
Hey there, good to see you. Well, there is absolutely a concern about the growing number of underreported mental health issues that these pilots say that they are having. Of course, this has been fueled even more so by the incident that happened in October where an Alaska Airlines pilot allegedly turned the engine off of a plane mid-flight. He, of course, has been charged with more than 80 counts of endangering others, but it is just the tip of what the NTSB and FAA says is a growing problem of just a number of pilots ultimately coming out to say that they are suffering from mental health issues. And so during this summit that we saw today, we heard from testimonies from parents of lost loved ones and other officials, whether that's the chair of the NTSB or the president of the FAA, all coming out to say that there are new steps that they are taking. They are announcing, or they have announced, a new committee that is going to come out to try to see what can be done to address this problem. Just a little bit of background, if you will. The FAA requires all pilots to have what's referred to as a first-class medical certificate, that they have to go see a FAA-designated doctor every 12 months, 40 and under. Above 40, then you have to go every 6 months, and they are required to check in and report any sort of anxiety, depression, anything related to mental health. If they are cited for lying at all, they of course could be fined, but if that is reported, then it could potentially lead to a grounding, and it takes some time to get that certificate back, and that is why this problem has been underreported for so long. And so this committee, as well as the NTSB, as well as the FAA, all say that they are going to continue to work together to try to see what can be done, with planned results to be put out sometime in March of 2024.
Well, Skyler, I want to ask you this as well. You know, you've been talking about pilots. Here in Tulsa, American Airlines employs thousands of people at their maintenance facility. So would any of today's talks affect people that work in the airline industry, not just pilots?
Yeah, absolutely. This is air traffic controllers. These are mechanics. In addition to those who may be flying the planes, ultimately the FAA said that this is a culture of silence, if you will, and that everyone across the board does not report this issue for fear of repercussions or fear of not being able to do the work that they have been assigned to do or trained to do. And so they say that they're working as quickly as possible to try to come up with some recommendations that should come out within the next 4 to 5 months.
All right, Skyler Henry, live in Washington for us. Thank you.